Breaking news, Nigerians. Thousands of women dressed in black took to the streets of Benin City to protest, demanding the return of the mandate they believe was given to the People's Democratic Party's candidate Asu Yodalo and his running mate Osarodon Ogi in the recently conducted Edo governorship election. Chanting slogans of "Justice for Edo" and "Our voice must count," the protesters decried what they called the manipulation and tampering of the election result by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and um, alleged collusion with the All Progressive Congress. Now, one of the protest leaders who addressed journalists had said that they are not here for violence, but they are here for justice. That they voted for Asu Yodalo and they cannot sit by and watch their democracy being stolen from them. The protest was a peaceful protest which saw participants from various parts of the state blocked major roads in the state capital, disrupting daily activities as they marched towards INEC office, demanding immediate compliance with the court order to release all election materials for inspection. Mrs. Iwanosa, another protester, noted that they will not allow anyone to take from them, and INEC must follow the law and the APC must respect the will of the people. This protest comes in the wake of the heated political battle with the PDP accusing INEC of refusing to release the bimodal voter accreditation system machines and other materials used in the Saturday 21st, 2024 election, despite a court order. And the women vowed to continue their demonstrations until the rightful winners are recognized. The protesting women are also called on the international community. They also called on the international community to intervene in the crisis, warning that the continued suppression of the people's will could lead to unrest. The world needs to know what's happening in Edo State, said Mrs. Josephine Osaige, a market woman from Ekpoma. Now, this demonstration, took place in Edo State, and this started ever since the election results were announced. The supporters of Asu Ighodalo and Oge have continued to demand justice, accusing INEC and the APC of attempting to undermine democracy in the state. As expected, my country people, this protest is expected in Edo State. Just like Benue State, the PDP kicked against the local government elections because all votes were swept by the APC. Same goes for Edo State. But, Edo's issue, Edo's scenario is quite interesting because the PDP is the incumbent political party, but the APC came and hijacked their victory right under their noses. The APC came and hijacked their victory right under their noses. As expected, the PDP had, greater chances of winning the election, either by rigging or otherwise. They had greater chances of winning the election, but unfortunately for them, the APC was quite smarter. The APC was quite smarter, and it seems that they had people on their side. It seems that they had people on their side, not just any people, but the people that once supported Obaseki and turned against him to support Monday Okpebholo and Adams Oshomole. So that was what happened. The case of Edo State, I don't think protests can solve this Edo's issue. I don't think protests can solve it at all. We know the problem of the election. We know how everything went. And finally, the election has been concluded. So even if they said they should go to court, we know the court is not a reliable judicial system. The courts cannot be reliable. The court has been compromised. The police compromised, INEC compromised, so there is nothing these guys can do. I personally feel that protests will not solve this problem. Yes, because after all, these Edo people, They were the ones that queued up to collect 10K. Some were seen collecting bread from APC officials in the states. Yes, they were the ones involving themselves in vote buying. So why are they protesting? To some extent, some persons will feel that this protest is a sponsored protest by the PDP. Yes, some persons will feel that this protest is a sponsored protest by the PDP, where women came out to protest. But had it been they were serious about this election, had it been Edo people were so concerned about Asue-Iodalo, immediately the results was declared by INEC, they would have stormed the INEC office and protested against it ASAP. They would have taken action to kick against it, but everywhere was quiet to show that they were quite comfortable with the results. In fact, the internet was on fire that very day because some group of persons were seeing pouring pepper in Obaseki's eyes. Yes, some group of persons were seeing pouring pepper in Obaseki's eyes. They were saying, pour more pepper, meaning that they were in support of Okpebholo's victory in the state. So at this point, if they protest, I don't think protests will solve anything. That is just the plain truth. Protests will not solve anything. Going to courts cannot change anything. We know how these things work. Going to court will not change anything. The APC has won, they've won. They will say, go to court. We know what that go to court means. It means go to hell. Yes, the APC telling you go to court, it means go to hell because they've done what they want to do. They've won the election in the eyes of the world and in the eyes of themselves. They've won the election. So to hell with you. They don't care because they know you going to court will be fruitless. It will not produce any fruit. So these protesters, they should note that them protesting, will not change anything, will likely not change anything because the deed has been done. Those that want to go to court will go to court. I know Asue-Iodalo will approach the courts. He has already approached the courts. But then, this is just it. We can only wait for the outcome. But the judgment of that will come from the court is likely predicted to favor the ruling All Progressive Congress. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.